Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Welcome to Thursday's Live. It's gonna be live. Uh I know that's an understatement, but still a true statement. It's going to be very live. I got a lot of stuff I want to talk about. Grand Madam says you see me in a few minutes. Okay, well, all right, here I am. How you doing? Yes, y'all, please hit the likes on the way in. And what's up, Groovy? There, I have addressed the whole gang, or at least everybody who's in there right now. It's only ain't even been a minute. Okay, I like it. I like it, me. Got a lot of stuff going on. We got comics over here. We got Joe's over here. And we got us a lot of stuff that we are going to talk about. So set your feelers for wide awake and alert because I'm gonna be putting out some serious communique. And I have my tea. Oh goodness. My hands are ashy. So I am going to go and grab a little bit of lotion to sprinkle on them, and I will be right back in a sec. And we're back. We're back. Who pulled up? Who pulled up? Who pulled up? Black Pin Through. Hello, Black Pin Through. I like that name. Hey boys, yeah, y'all. Couple of minutes. Need a couple more, and I will begin. As I said, I keep repeating myself, but I don't think it garners repeating enough. This show, I'm mad excited about. I got questions because, like, normally, and I'll tell you, since you privileged few are here, let me share with y'all my process, okay? As far as topics go. Of course, there is what's popular. That's one. Well, it's not number one. That's the one I'm naming. It was popular, i.e., what people are currently continuously yapping about. And I'm not gonna like just grab every single subject that everybody's talking about, but I will get into some of them. Um, Two subjects I know that you'll like. As Black Panther fans and Black Panther fan group members. And as Black Panther fan group members, I had a thought in my head. And the president's in here. So we can run this by you, Mr. President. What do you think, sir, about a code of ethics for the Black Panther fan group? I mean, let's just be honest. Anybody can put together a group and say, this is our group, our blah 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 group, and you can come in this group and you can say whatever you want to say, you do whatever you want to do, you act how you want to act, you know, which is fine. But then what do you do with people who act mannish? That's an old school term. It means to misbehave, act bad. What do you do about something like that? You know what I'm saying? Or am I, me, D-Real, as a member of the Black Panther fan group, expected to behave in a certain way? Just think about that. The third thing is stuff I like. Stuff I like. Stuff I enjoy reading. Action figures I enjoy collecting. Topics that are near and dear to my heart. And so that's basically how you accumulate a show, at least how I accumulate a show. I don't know how anybody else on YouTube does it, but that's basically the way I do it. Almost there in double digits. A couple more people slide in. We get in double digits, and I'm going in because I know exactly what I want to say. I know exactly how I want to say it, and I'm gonna say it and be done saying it because I'm supposed to. I'm supposed to say what I need to say, and hopefully, it gets received in the right way. I feel like I'm talking in circles. So I am going to go ahead and regale y'all with a couple of the things I have been collecting. Give me a second there. Sorry. D. Steezel. D. Steezel is in the building. What up, sir? And hello, Miss Keita. And there we go. Them's all the people I need now. Well, that ain't all the people I need, but I'm happy with the people that I have. Look here, y'all. I hate to be a copycat. I hate to be a copycat, but I mean, do it again. I just like, let me stop. I am not going to say that. Ding, 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 ding. Yes, mine arrived today. Booyah! Got my mousey. Looky there. That is I love that detail, man. I love that detail. So you got to soak that in some water because that's kind of solid. You know what I'm saying? So you can get the waist part to slide over your figure. I'm going to have fun painting this. Of course, the tail. And the claw. The claw. Oops, dropped a claw. Try and get away. There we go. Bam. So, yeah, we about to rock it out, baby boy. We about to rock it out. Everyone and they mama streaming tonight. This ain't Pokemon. I can't catch them all, so I chose this live. Respect, brother. Respect. There were a few people here in particular that I was hoping to see, that I was hoping will pull up, but they haven't yet, or either that or they're not going to. How do we feel about using this as our Mosi? Bump it. Let's see how it go. The gray gargoyle is a rather large fellow. Pop that head off. Pop that Namor piece off. That looks good on him too, by the way. What that mousey do? What that mousey do? Ooh. Ooh. Ladies and gentlemen, this could, let me get that spear out of the way. You see, I'm just using Wakanda for error fodder. That looks saucy. Ooh. And see, gotta wet that up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, y'all. That's gonna look sharp, sharp, sharp. Gangster sharp. Who thought the gray gargoyle was going to be the one? I certainly would not have. Oops, that is the wrong claw. The wrong claw. Bro. It's about to go down. I thought y'all could. Gray. Hey, Gray. This is actually a gray gargoyle figure that I painted with black skin. Yeah, this is gonna be my mosey right here. Search no further. I have found him. So all I'm gonna do probably is paint the boots and stuff. Paint this stuff black. Paint the glove black. And then paint this. And then, oh yeah. Oh. Why is mostly shilling Olumo Bashinga's look? Oh, you're new, Jarence. For you. And to answer your flippant question, Mr. Jarence, because this is going to be my Bashinga partner. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Somebody likes it. Yay. Appreciate it. Okay. Okay. Greetings, AWOL thoughts. How you living? How you living? Jarence, be nice. Be nice. This ain't a whoop up one uppance contest. Just so you know. Anyway. Yeah. I know. It sounds like hate to me too. Too much fun to not have no fun, baby. It's on every day of the week. And probably a couple of times on Tuesday. Okay. Yeah. That'll work. That will work. Ain't gonna be a lot of mobility from what I could see, but I know, Kamoyo. I know, but sometimes people just gotta feel like they're making a difference. Sometimes people just gotta feel like they're making a difference. Anywho, detail in the hair. Hair? That is fur. Or I think more accurately, the word I am looking for is pelt. It's a pelt, Grand Madam. It's a pelt. Okay. Okay. All right. Guess what, y'all? Who would I use King Grayskull for? Who am I going to use King Grayskull for? Mama Dufall. And since this gentleman does beautiful custom black head sculpts, I do believe I will tap him for Mama Dufall and see what he can come up with. You took the word right. See? Great minds think alike. Great minds think alike. At Jarence's imaginary She-Hulk is comic accurate. Okay. You don't say a mouthful now. That's all I need to hear. But let's get in here and get active. First things first, I do believe we need to look at a comic. What comic do we need to look at, D? Well, D Steezel and I were chuckling about it earlier today. Dang, where is it? Did I misplace it? I better not have. I just got son of a. Oh, there's that one. Oi, there she blows, laddies. There she blows. I got so many comics this week, man. Good Lord. But this one right here is the first one. This is what we're gonna kick it off with. We're gonna start off light and then we're gonna get deep. We're gonna get deep. We're gonna get Atlantis deep. Whoa! Look at that. Look at that. Yes. Dynamite just released a new Space Ghost comic. Now, video to follow. I have read this book. For those of us that remember Space Ghost best, remember him being sort of a benevolent hero. Well, in this Space Ghost comic book right here from Dynamite Press, Space Ghost, I believe, is kind of just starting out as a hero. And he's a little gruff. I think gruff is the best way to describe it. If he had a darker outfit, I would say David Pepose is trying to make him into an intergalactic Batman. Why do I say that? Because of this right here. Does that not reek of Batman-esque kind of look? I mean, and I'm not gonna. It's a good look for Space Ghost. I think I like him a little more dark than Space Ghost calling Jan and Jace. Space Ghost calling Jan and Jace. Now, I would much rather him be dark, kind of almost scary, if you will. And he is scary, at least in this book. He's coming off, like, I'm that I'm that ghost that ghosts in the night. You know what I mean? That kind of a thing. So it's a good look on him. I think so. I mean, because don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I did enjoy Space Ghost Coast to Coast. Why did I enjoy Space Ghost Coast to Coast? That's why. Because I'm original. I'm original. Of course I am. I'm OG. I like the Space Ghost from 1966. It was corny, it was cheesy, but they did an update in the 80s that was less cheesy. Now, this is what Space Ghost needs in either an animated or a live action form. And I kind of feel like that's what they're trying to or Dave and Jonathan are doing, is they're trying to prep Space Ghost for that level where he's a dark vigilante. How we feeling? How we feeling about Space Ghost? Grand Madam said, I have never seen Space Ghost look so menacingly creepy. Now, later on in the book, Grand Madam, he, without giving too much away, he does some really. How about this? If I had to compare this Space Ghost to another character, I would say Batman mixed with a light Punisher. Yeah, he's doing it like that. But it looks good. It looks good. I like it. I like the look. New take like by Joe Kelly. Yeah. Similar. Similar. But I think they're doing it in reverse. They're showing you Space Ghost first. They're showing you his capabilities. They're showing you who he is. And I feel like then they're gonna go back and explain it or explain his origin. I hope he's not Thaddeus again. He needs a new name. Thaddeus just ain't doing it. There was a great crossover a few years ago with that whole universe. Yes, AWOL Thoughts. It was called Future Quest. DC Comics did it. I want to say late 2000, early 2000 teens. They had everybody in the Hanna-Barbera action universe just about was in that comic book. They even had Mytor, and they made Mytor black. So don't know how I feel about that color swap. You know what I'm saying? I liked Mytor. I liked Mytor as a white guy. It is bad. Yes, ma'am. It is very Batman-esque. Or Moon Knight, yeah. Or Moon Knight. I don't know how he is in taking the punishment department, but yeah, definitely. He's pulling it off in all of that white and yellow. Yeah, he looked cold. He looked cold. The Space Ghost MF Doom always wanted. Rest in power, bro. We need a Blue Falcon and Dino Mutt. You know what? You know what, Keita? I could rock with that if Dino Mutt ain't goofy. You know what I mean? Because that was the thing I didn't like about Dynamite and Blue Falcon. It's like he screw everything up and they get caught by the bad guys because Dynamite pulled out the wrong gadget or did the wrong thing. I ain't trying to see no light Disney DreamWorks as Dynamite and Blue Falcon. Is just nah. I don't want that. I don't know. No, give me some violence. Give me some, yeah, and have Dynamite have his shit together. You know what I mean? I love Dynamite, but I don't love Dynamite. You know what I mean? It just I didn't like that goofball stuff. I just didn't. D. Steezel agrees. So he is morally gray. Vigilante? I guess vigilantes are morally gray. Yeah, because at this point in his career, he ain't cool with the Galactic Patrol. Or not, they ain't looking for him, but he ain't like, oh, we're going to turn this guy over to the Galactic Patrol. Nah, he just kicking people asses and leaving them where they lay, because he's looking for information. And he like, I ain't gonna give away too much, but he's definitely a vigilante. He is not the Hanna-Barbera Space Ghost that you knew. Video to come on this book, so stay tuned. Dang, I wonder how that reads. You should. I think you will like it. I think you will be pleasantly surprised by Space Ghost. Around the same time as DC's He-Man series. Yeah, Masters of the Universe versus DC Universe. That one. Yeah. Man, a Conan-style Thundar series would bang so hard right now. Look at y'all reminiscing about the days when you had a big old bowl of cereal and you sat in front of that big old square TV till about noon, and then you went outside till about 5, or rode your bike, or ran around in a creek, or hopped trains and jumped places and did things. And I'm revealing too much of my childhood, aren't I? Yes, D. Steezel, I agree. A robotic dog should be hella dangerous. Kashan's robotic dog, Friender. Friender is very dangerous, and Friender can turn into a glider. You know what I'm saying? So give me a dog like Friender. You know what I'm saying? We need that kind of dog. Kicking ass, taking names, that sort of a thing. And as D. Steezel will tell you, Space Ghost, that's my dude. I love me some Space Ghost, man. And I hope this comic book series treats him right. You know what I'm saying? I hope he gets a nice little run, because they always do Space Ghost like do a little series. I know back in the day, like in the 60s, they actually had like a Space Ghost comic book that was based on the cartoon. And there was a Space Ghost one shot in, I want to say, 1987. And I do have that comic somewhere around here. And it had all the Space Ghosts. What was it called? I believe when all of his baddies team up, they call themselves the Council of Doom. And even in the cartoon, when he fought the Council of Doom, and I don't understand why, they were stupid. Because what they would do, you're together. And then what they would do, Moltar, let me take a shot at him. Then Moltar failed. Oh, Moltar, you're a fool. The Spider Queen will take care. And then she failed. And then they just go around the table and all of them take a shot one at a time, rather than just saying, let's meet Space Ghost and gang up on his ass. And that's what they did in the comic. So that was a much better read, or a much better adventure. That's my childhood. Yep. Canine shoots lasers. Friender was just my immediate choice, Grand Madam. But yeah, K9's dope too. Uh, 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 I watched Thundar religiously. Demon Dogs. So did I. Lords of Light. Yeah, Thundar. Matter of fact, I got both seasons on Amazon. I'm about that life too, Black Panther. Gray, you are referring to the 80s version. That is the Space Stars show. You mentioned Space Ghost, Team Force, Herculoids. You left out Asteroid and the Space Mutts. And I believe there was a couple more that little cartoons that premiered in that block. And that, it lasted for about a season and a half. It didn't have the oomph that the original series had, but it did introduce Space Spectre, the alternate evil universe version of Space Ghost. So in Space Spectre's universe, he's like the unstoppable criminal that can't nobody never catch. And I don't know why. And they ended up like flipping universes, and Space Ghost was stuck in his universe, and he was in Space Ghost universe. They fought, and boom, done. Okay. Herculoid Series 2. A new animated universe is long overdue. Did you do that on purpose, these, or was you trying to rhyme? Did you try to drop a bar? Hercules Series 2, a new animated series is long overdue. Ooh, how about you? That was ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. I can do better. Anyway. Yeah. Well, when the main villain in the series is a flying monkey named Uglor. Looking back, I can kind of understand why that only lasted a season and a half. Yeah, they needed to work hard to do better. Yeah, that's exactly what that was. So, wow, a lot of Space Ghost fans. I like you guys. I know I liked you guys because you guys like Space Ghost. So yeah. Pause for station identification. This is Be Real with D Real doing Thursdays live. And since I didn't make it obvious that it was live, maybe I need to go and pull up my live thing so that people know they are walking into a live. That makes sense, y'all, right? Nope. Doesn't? Nope. That just means I'm powered by StreamYard. No. Bam. There we go. It's all the way live. Okay, it's all the way live. So that means if I use, okay, there we go. That's better. There. Brought to you by StreamYard because I be streaming. Brought to you by StreamYard because I be streaming. Quick question. Did we know that this was a thing? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and break this down for you. Daredevil is fighting Psylocke, and Psylocke can't get the upper hand on Daredevil physically. So she tries to hit him with a mental whammy. I did not know telepaths trying to attack Daredevil got a psychic backlash. Did y'all know that? See, even a teacher can learn. So, shame on me for not knowing, but I did not know. Is that so wrong, people? Is that so wrong? Y'all still talking about Cartoon Network. See, that was one of them side battles, D. Steezel. I rocked the main book and I rocked the versus book. Was that in the versus book? I don't think I might have to look because I got the Thicky Ricardo version that covers all of that and the 12 issue series. But if was that in the 12 issue series, D? The versus book. I'm gonna have to go back and check that out. Now playing the versus book, you've got to go back and check that out. Shut up, Siri. She's a nosy heifer. Anyway, how did he get that? Radiation? I don't know. Radar backlash? I'd have to read into it to see what the parameters of it, or if it's just some random thing that just happens only for telepaths. I don't know. And I can say I don't know because I don't know. Yo, Theo, just like you did for me yesterday, I'm going to do for you. How you feel about that, my dude? How you feel about that? You liking that? You liking that, brother? You liking the way that's going down, brother? Woo! Yeah. It ain't gonna take us long. We we gonna straight put that thing together. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Already. So yeah, we keeps it popping like that, my G. We keeps it popping like that. Okay. So I knew it was gonna be some intelligent folk like y'all in there saying things like that, bringing me up to speed. I like that y'all keep me up to speed. That's why I FUX with all y'all. Okay. Now that has been said, I want to do this. Do y'all remember this thumbnail? Drawing a blank? Well, I tell y'all what, you got homework tonight. After you watch the Space Ghost video, you need to watch What the Hell Happened to Unity. Okay? Now, I know some of you more astute people are probably aware of why I went and dug this thumbnail out. And then there are others of you that are sitting in the chat like, they got the look that dude has on his face. Like, what in the hell is he talking about? What's the purpose of this? Okay. Sit tight. I'm telling you what the purpose of it is. Earlier, some of y'all may not have been in here, but earlier, I inquired about whether or not the Black Panther fan group should have a code of ethics, a code of behavior, a way that we should carry ourselves. Because this is what you got to understand. Though we up right now, it is a position that is tenuous at best. Know that you are being watched. Like my man said on what was the movie with Heath Ledger? A Knight's Tale. You are being weighed and measured. And because of the way some of us respond to being weighed and measured, you get tested. and you're not even aware that it's a test. Okay. We need to be more mindful of how we interact with people who either don't understand recast T'Challa and want to learn, or are just 100% observing. Okay, we cannot tear into the asses of every person we deem foe. Why? The short answer, because then the entire movement looks like the bad guy. Okay. Take a little further. There was engagement on X last night. I'm gonna tell you personally, folks may not give a damn. I ain't like it. More accurately, I ain't like the way it went down. Okay. And that is why I superimpose myself into the conversation. And anybody who observed my superimposition into the conversation, notice I ain't call that man a name one time. And when he left, he said, "Thank you for your insight." What happened? Called strategy, kids. I mean, we could run in doing scorched earth. We could truly do that. But what would that achieve? Honestly, what would it achieve? Plus the visual. You got to look at the visual. How do we look calling people assholes and fuckheads and racists and shit like that? That is WWTD. If you defending it so fervently, when you defend it, think about this. What would he do? How would he handle that situation? How would he go at a fool? How would he go at and how would he go at him to determine if it was a friend, a foe, a neutral, a civilian? You see what I'm saying? It's not just recast T'Challa against the world. It may seem that way on days, but it's not. It's really not, and we can't just tear into the asses of people who may not even know what's going on. And I get it. It's been 2 years. I'm tired of explaining stuff to people. I'm tired of explaining stuff to people. If you tired of explaining stuff to people, imagine how tired I am of explaining stuff to people, making 250 videos just to explain. You see what I'm saying? Let's go to the comments, because I could talk for hours. Let's go to the comments. These will say unity. Yeah, exactly. Professor, you are do not look at this as a thing of innocence or guilt, brother. One of my boxing instructors told me a long time ago, failure is an opportunity to learn and grow. So it's not, it's a teaching moment. It's a teaching moment. I'm not trying to scold or chide anybody, because during the conversation, the man tried to say, "Oh, you're defending them." And I told him, no, I ain't defending nobody. Them cats defend themselves very well solo dolo. You know what I mean? I ain't got to defend nobody. They are entire beasts. I ain't got to defend Jack. So, that's kind of where I was with it. I'm trying to promote understanding. And that's all it is. And I'm trying to get people who don't understand to understand. It's tiring. It's vexing. I'm sick and tired. I'm tired and sick. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to keep explaining stuff to people. I know how that feels. So just a tad more tact, a tad more patience. Okay? If I gotta liken you guys unto anything, a bow. You are bows. And just because you can fire an arrow, and just because you can hit a target, doesn't mean you need to keep going into your quiver every 5 seconds. You thwap, 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 thwap. Who wants it? No. Nah. Nah. Defense. Defense. Not offense. Defense, you can see the field a little better, depending on what position you're at. And you're not in any danger of getting attacked or getting hurt or getting smoked unless you put yourself in a position to. And I was taught in all of my exchanges, whether they be online or physically, you never, ever, ever fight angry. You use the anger to fight, but you don't fight angry. You understand? What we got here? So true. So true, D Diesel. Yes, it achieves nothing. Actually, it does achieve something. It shows those people how ignorant you are. It shows, I'm not you, but it shows them how ignorant a person is, or at least that's what they're going to take away from that exchange. Oh, you ignorant. Two years since Wakanda Forever is what I was talking about. Yeah, we've been pissed off about it much longer, but I specifically because talking points a lot of times are about Wakanda Forever. Ooh, I actually said it right 2 times in a row. I'm slipping. See? Anyway, T'Challa will fill them out and adjust based on the energy put out. Perfect answer. You got to assess. You can't assess when you're accusing. You can't respond when you're reacting. See how that works? I usually let them play themselves. Their verbiage tells you all you need to know. Some are genuinely there. Others, as we found, are very disingenuous. Yeah, but as you said, Theo, you have to let the scenario play out. You might not, that this person may not expose themselves in 1 day or 2 days or 5. Because I tell you, it's a bunch of people that I observe all the time, and I'm thinking to myself, why is he doing that? Or why is he saying that? Are you really down? Okay, I'm going to watch you. You know what I'm saying? And that's all you do. Watch. Let them talk. Let them play themselves. Let them say some stupid stuff. That's that much more ammunition you will have when you decide to lower the boom on their ass. Keep telling y'all, it's chess, not checkers, baby. Chess, chess, chess. You don't want to be kinged. You want to kill the king. They're looking stupid out there now. Just correct the narrative and call out the disingenuous and keep it moving. That part. So we need to be more Vulcan and less Romulan. Very good, president of the Black Panther fan group. Yes, yes, yes. And contrary to popular belief, Vulcans can fight. They just use that as a last option. And that's how we fighting, engaging, that should be the last option. If you a lot of times when people don't understand or don't know what's going on, send them to my page. Send them to Theo's page. I got a playlist called Recast T'Challa Still. Anything you want to know, take your happy ass in that playlist. I guarantee you're going to get something out of it. Or at the very least, them questions you have are going to get answered. And you ain't going to have to keep bugging and nagging people on social media. Why is that? Why are you guys in say? How come you're still? Ain't got it. You won't have to deal with no Jacob Deemers. You know what I'm saying? They'll already send them that way. You know what I'm saying? How come you guys that away? You know what I'm saying? Here's the link, buddy. This video should answer every question you have. Invite them to a live. You know what I'm saying? You come in here and ask questions. But after a while, be like, stay on target. Stay on target. You want to talk to me later? You talk to me later, or I'll recommend a couple videos for you. But that's how that need to go. Yep. No. No. Buck does a great job of staying emotionless when engaging. Yeah, but when you become insulting and imply stuff, if nobody ain't implied anything about you, that's mean-spirited. Or at the very least, impatient. And trust me, I know a lifetime about being impatient. Yes, way less, D. Steezel. Way less. Especially Kardashians. They some assholes. Anyway, the thing is, we know and they don't. Knowledge doesn't require emotion. It requires a willingness to learn. And you see how I broke it down to Deemer, and he was happy with it. I just didn't like that he said F the climate. Because I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, bitch, you came in the climate. How the fuck you gonna be talking about fuck the climate? Excuse my language. But that's how I felt. Didn't say that though. Didn't say that. And it can be done. Just meditate, smoke a blunt, do what you gotta do to get relaxed. Don't be in that situation cussing and fussing and hollering and screaming at folks because they don't hear what you're saying. They see you going off. Oh, is this what Recast T'Challa is about? You know how long I got called misogynist? You know how long I got called misogynor? I could have clapped back at every female that said that. I could have shut them all down with one video. But instead, I chose to take that video and teach. When they come with the name calling and insult, yeah, if you call, hey, somebody call you out your name, dig in their ass. You know what I'm saying? If it's but me, this is what I like to do. You call me a name, I will note the fact. You called me blah, 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 blah. I ain't called you nothing. You may want to tread lightly at this point. And I don't care if they take it as a threat. I don't care if they take it as disrespectful. You called me out my name. That's not my damn name. But you're going to learn it before we get done up in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, if they precipitate aggression, See Wakanda and die. You know what I'm saying? Heads on a pike. Get him. Get him. I've been seeing it all week. They didn't like the drubbing or the narrative being changed online last weekend. Yeah. Like the exchange with the guy debating about plot holes with Theo and Buck. He was out debated, not destroyed. You have the tools. You have the knowledge. Use it. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, too, I'm an angry cat by nature. You know what I mean? My wife will tell you sometimes I have no patience with people. When people do angry stuff, man, I'll be out there road raging sometimes. And just, you mother, you know what I'm saying? And then reel it in, bro. Put on some jazz, bro. Put on some lo-fi. Put on something that's going to change your mood so that you can engage in a different way. That part. Yes, indeed. Stay on target. Stay on target. You don't have to snap, big bruh. I'm on ready. Oh, bruh. Theo understands something. Okay. If I snap, it's Erishim. It's Galactus. You know what I'm saying? It's Gore the God Butcher in the comics. It's Mangog if I snap. That's what happens if I snap. You know what I'm saying? So that's why the void. That's what happens if I snap. You see what I'm saying? So yeah. That's why I gotta be, you know what I mean? That's why I gotta be like that. So yeah, y'all don't, yeah. I have become very in touch with my yeah. Don't get that iron fist. Don't get that iron fist. But he thought calling people morons equated to being called disingenuous. How, Sway? I'll tell you, Theo. Easy. When you're pissed off, you don't remember the conversation. You remember what was said to you. And you know the crazy part? You don't remember what you said to piss somebody off. Because you're too busy being pissed. So you don't realize that you pissed people off and then people pissed you back off. So now you're pissed off because they pissed you off. But you did the pissing first. There is a way, as you saw, to convey that without calling somebody an MF, without calling somebody a moron, without calling somebody stupid or disingenuous or racist. You know what I'm saying? It can be done. You know what I'm saying? I got too much, me, Theo, personally, I got too much other stuff to focus on to be fooling around with mugs like that. That, sir, that is the very reason why I do not engage with as much frequency as you cats do on Twitter. Because Twitter is like Borderlands. You know what I'm saying? Twitter is like Fallout. You know what I'm saying? You never know when somebody's going to come out of an abandoned building and try to shoot you. You never know when something's going to jump out the water and try to eat you. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you got to be on that. You got to, man. You got to, man. They will test you. They will test you. Just like I said. I usually ask them about misogyny claim and ask them to prove it. Then I debunk them and they try to get the last word with that LOL BS. I tell them it's okay to be wrong. It's fair. It's fair. No, you and Theo have channels to grow. We can move in the trenches if need be. Inkosi. Twitter equals Raccoon City. Okay. So does that make me Chris Redfield, or does it make one of you guys Chris Redfield? I always try to help them find the village that is missing them. Oh, Theo. Y'all notice how when we post stuff from the comics and or action figures, they are deathly silent. Wonder why? There are several reasons. But you know what, Theo? That comment from you, sir, is the perfect segue to that. Y'all know what that is? Do y'all know what that is? You know what that is? That there is the G.I. Joe Iron Grenadier. Metalhead. Dang. Yeah, boy, got an Iron Grenadier. Yeah. Let's crack this puppy, gang. It's action figure time. So I guess it's time for the looky-loos and punks to be silent. Let me wow you with this Iron Grenadier right here. Man, he got a lot of shit. Stuff. Excuse me. Look at that, y'all. Accessories galore. It's gonna take more time for me to put together than we got right now. Good Lord, that is. Oh, if I ain't got time to put this together, then I really ain't got time to put the other one together. Y'all say, other one? What other one do you speak? The real other ones. Theo know what I'm talking about. But see what this iron. This is almost kind of tricky to put together. You know what? Let's see what y'all talking about. Yes. The Iron Grenadier is 100% Cobra. I like this helmet. This helmet is dope. Well, and you know what? The Joker hair come off. The Joker hair come off. He got different hair, bro. I guess G.I. Joe and them, they was talking to Action Force the other day, and Action Force said, we got this Steel Brigade here, and and they were like, be quiet. So Buddy's hair comes off, fam. Okay. And then we can replace it with that right there. Oh, look at that, man. This cast accessory laden. So there's that hair. Let's pull that off of him. I like that. Anyway, I like this helmet. This helmet is fire. Let's go. Whoa. There's that. My man's got to come with the rifle. Smaller, more precise firearm for close-up engagements. And then my man has this doozy of a setup that goes on his back. Wham. Okay. And then my man got hip missiles. Hip missiles? Hip missiles. He's got little spots on his sides. I think that's the, well, let me look at the box. Push the front. Let's do that. And if that ain't it, yeah, I can always flip it around. And then he's got a mess of missiles. What do you need with a gun? My man does not need a gun. do these? Well, they make sure this stuff ain't popping out of this plastic, man. They got that stuff in the burn. Does that go in there? Oh, that's how that works? I guess so. They got little bitty missiles, and he got great big old missiles. So I'm not getting ready. You know what? I might do an action figuring on this because my man got way too much doggone gear for me to see. It's gonna be like an hour and a half by the time I get all this out. But yeah, you see how it's going down. The missiles launch out, and that's the smoke trail, and then you attach the missile right there. And same with these, they've got bigger ones, and that's pretty much what he does. Iron Grenadier Metalhead. Let's see what else we got, because we got a lot. Quite a bit, Mike. So now I'm gonna let y'all know this. Metalhead is the only Joe I paid retail price for. Also got Python Patrol. Check out that price. See that price? It was on clearance. I couldn't pass that up. I believe y'all have seen Copperhead before. Cobra Copperhead. Right there. That's what we got. Y'all always want to see it. So I show it to you, for you skeptical folks that think I'm holding a box. Some people be like, oh, he out here flossing with the G.I. Joe box. He ain't got nothing in there. Bruh, my Joes are starting to build up. And that ain't necessarily a bad thing. In true G.I. Joe classified fashion, baby. In true G.I. Joe classified fashion. They got them little twisty ties on the back. Daddy gonna get them twisty ties loose. Yep, there we go. That Cobra Copperhead. He's probably got a nice. Ooh, I don't need to tear that. Calm down, D. Calm down, buddy. Okay. Man, that Copperhead looking sharp. A little stiff, but I expect that. Let's straighten your feet out so you don't look like you have club foot. There's your copperhead. Right there. It's dope, huh? Well, let's see what accessories. It feels a little light. His foot locker feels a little light. I feel like it's probably gonna be some guns up in here. And maybe some change of hands. Oh, it's not open. Okay. I like that. Yo, Cobra! Paper. Yep. That's all it is. And it's bent. Boo. Oh, no, it's not. That's supposed to be bent. My bad. That's a sword. Oh, I'm having too much fun to not have fun. He has a machete to go on his back. I hate it when the gear is in the way of the hole. Steelers helmet. Hey, you say he's a Steeler, huh? Steeler Nation, stand up. There you go, baby. Got your machete. And then he's got a silent gun. Oh, no, that's a revolver. Ooh, a revolver. Wow. And the James Bond gun look like a Walther PPK. Anyway, that's a copperhead right there. Steeler Nation, stand up. Cobra! Cobra Copperhead to be exact, baby. That's his gun right there. And he got a dirty, hairy gun. Why does he have a dirty, hairy gun? This is a 45 Magnum. It'll blow your head clean off. Pause. Yep, he'll fight for free. Well, he don't fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. He causes the trouble. Okay, that is Copperhead. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the piece de resistance of this G.I. Joe unboxing. Boom! Hello, neighbors. That is the Televiper and Cobra Flight Pod. Y'all want me to take it out? 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 You want me to take it out? No, no, no. Cobra does have the best gear, man. Here comes off like old girl from I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker. Don't make me hop after you. I love it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it do. Buddy got that Hawaiian silky. Yeah, Yaki number 5. Oh, he go to Sue Lin to get his hair. On his sew-in. I want to see the Terrence Howard variant. It's Cobra, man. I got to be a part of Cobra, man. These hips don't lie, they shoot. Word. Backyard photo shoot time. Ooh, the snow is melted. I can't take my butt out there. But yeah. Stop. The Televiper. We gonna check it out, y'all. We gonna check it out. I got time. Televiper, huh? Let's see what we working with. Thank you, Greg. Okay. Televiper and Cobra Flight Pod. Oh, here we go. Some assembly required. I don't have a problem with it. As long as it's a quick assembly. I ain't over here. I remember back in the day, man, you used to have to read instructions and do all this other stuff just to get some stuff put together and put all its accessories. I get it. And this is a crap ton of accessories too. Look at all these damn accessories, cuz. I did not know it had all of this, man. A one head scope, a two head scope, extra clip, extra clip. You know what I've always thought about with toys? Why do they make guns with extra clips so you could simulate taking a clip out and putting another clip in? You never shoot any bullets, so why do I need? Maybe I'm overthinking. Accessory, 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 accessory. Damn it. Accessory. Accessory. I ain't even got to the vehicle and the action figure yet. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 accessories. Oh my goodness gracious. That's fire. They got the brother face in. They got the brother face in. I didn't need no Cobra. Cobra got brothers in its organization. Well, apparently they do. That's why certain figures don't come out the box. That there is such a thing as too many accessories. Yeah, you know what? And then it's them little plastic things. I got to poke and pick and pull them out. I ain't finna do all that. All these damn accessories, bro. I'm tired already. Just gotcha. That makes sense, Kamoyo. That makes a whole lot of horse sense, bro. Okay. And I have a John Wick figure. have to see about making that happen. You know what? I'm gonna drop all this shite back in here. Oh, that's all they was doing was they didn't want me to. Yeah, he got the black guy head scope on there, so I'm gonna leave that just like that. Cobra 96 kilobyte. So I had a nice haul with Joel's. Had a nice haul with comics. Night Thrasher. I am going to say it out loud so everybody can hear me. I'm gonna finish the Night Thrasher series. It's only 4 issues. I'm gonna finish it. But we didn't really get to where we want. Almost, Jay Hotham. Almost, but not quite, dude. Not quite. We have resorted to false advertisement to try to get our point across. Let me take it out where you can see it. This scene does not 100% occur in this issue. Sorta, but not quite. So, yeah. Between issues 2 and 3, huge dip. Huge dip. I wanted it to do more, but it kind of fell flat. I don't know what to tell y'all about it. It just He killed over and died. 4 gonna have to be a banging ass issue. It's gonna have to be standard cover misdirection. Yes. Yes, because they have a picture of the upcoming issue in the previous book. And you see this picture, you think, oh, Seal and Dwayne getting ready to have it out. How Dwayne gonna counter the teleporter? Hey, wait a minute. Great segue. Was Silhouette one of the Dark Force users that got purged in Bloodhunt? Are we all familiar with what's going on in Bloodhunt or what it's about? Look here, y'all. I'm gonna school y'all up real quick. Okay. Red Label. Regular. Okay. There are a lot of differences between the regular and the Red Label Bloodhunt comic. What I would tell you, and this is just me, if you have already bought the non-Red Label, the regular, well, I'll put it like this. The $5.99 version of Bloodhunt versus the $6.99 version, trust me, for that extra dollar, you get a lot. So for me and mine, I ain't fooling with nothing but the Red Label. The only reason I would get this one, and I probably will anyway, to see the differences, because they are monumental. I'm gonna give you one, just one. Okay. Pepe Larraz's art, by the way, is I love it. So art, you know what I'm saying? Art is what attracts you initially, and story is what keeps you. And I knew the story was by Jed McKay, so that's already gonna be good. And then just, you know, Pepe Larraz's pencils just kind of took it over the top. Now, Bloodhunt. Bloodhunt. So you can already see the differences. That's light. Real quick, you want me to show you one picture? You want me to show one picture that's gonna just mess up your mind completely? Just one? I'm gonna wait for somebody to say something. So when I show it to you or don't show it to you, y'all can't blame it on me. Okay. Gray said he's reading it off tonight. He's been putting it off. Question: did you buy the Red Label, or did you buy the regular edition Bloodhunt, Gray? Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and give you one image. Just one. Only one. Okay. Real quick. Do y'all remember? Do y'all remember? And I promise on God. Do y'all? I think it was last week's live or 2 weeks ago. I made a reference about during the Christopher Priest run of Black Panther when Thor got shot in the head. Remember that? He got shot with a high-powered rifle in the head and got dropped. That's Thor. That's Thor right there. It went through the helmet too. Yikes. And that's light. That's in both books. That picture, that picture I just showed you is in both books. But man, I am so glad that I changed my mind and decided to pick up Bloodhunt. I would have been upset if I had not been able to see what went down in this book. And I know y'all would have been upset too, but I'm not going to reveal a whole bunch of it to you. If you haven't read the book, I'm not going, you know what I'm saying? I don't like spoiling stuff for people. So, yeah. The Blood Coven is no effing joke. That's all I got to say. Super powered vampires. They ain't just vampires. They're super powered vampires. And they got specific powers. And it's like, that's not fair. You know, you know what I'm saying? Because they came in there and made. Let me shut up. Let me shut up. Let me shut up. Yeah. They are not to be effed with. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting to see who can f with them because right now they hurting people's feelings. They hurting people's souls. They hurting people's brains. They hurting people's bodies. Hey, everybody got it. When I say everybody got it, everybody got it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Bloodhunt, great big thumbs up. 9.5. That's me. That's me. That's me. Oh, two amazing quotes that I got yesterday out of Theo's live that I wanted to pass on to you guys because they dropped down in my soul. It was a yes, my people get it moment. This one right here. That last sentence. And I know Theo has said this before. Folks got to understand that. You get the representation you settle for. So now, do people realize that they are settling? Quick question. Who writes Black characters better? Mainstream Black writers or mainstream white writers? I saw that today and I really had to sit and think about it. What do y'all think? I got some thoughts. On the subject, but I'm just curious to know what y'all think. What y'all think about it? All right, a couple people piping up now. Eyeballs? Thought processes? Oh boy. Okay. All right. It's kind of a trick question. My answer to that question, y'all, is why in the hell should it matter? A good story is a good story no matter what. Did you enjoy Panther's Rage? It's written by a white guy. Did you enjoy Fantastic Four number 52? It's written by a white guy. It should not matter the color of a writer. Why do we not criticize artists like that? Who draws better, black artists or white artists? It shouldn't even matter. If you like the way it looks, damn what color the person who drew it was. I enjoy comic book stories and comic book art. If that art happens to be done by a white person, a Latino person, a Filipino person, whatever, I'm enjoying it to enjoy it. Not because you know what I'm saying, I want to see some black art. I want to see some white art. If I see black art in the process, then that's an extra. But it's so hard because yo, Marcus, what's up? It's so hard because we in a day and age where we feel like we have to be pro-black. And you should, but you should also, as my man Devin the Dude say, do what the you wanna do. Say what the you wanna say. Yeah. Who cares if it's from a black person, a white person, a green person, a purple person, a blue person? I read comics. I read black comics. I promote black artists. White artists probably have enough promotion without me stacking on to promote them, but I give my people's love. But I also give what I like love. I bought Metalhead. Metalhead's a white action figure, so I'm less black because I bought a white action figure. You know, it's way too many people out here trying to define what black is in the comic book industry. I want to be the black this. I want to be the black that. I want to be the African this. I want to be the African American that. I choose to be me and report or do videos on all of that. Okay? I told y'all at the beginning of this live, man. You know what I'm saying? I like what I like. That's what I do videos on. I do videos on stuff I like. And if what I like just so happens to not be a black person, Space Ghost, Metalhead, then so freaking be it. It doesn't make me less black. But I can find you about 9 or 10 people who will tell you something to the contrary. Because I choose not to limit myself to just one genre or one, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be absolutely absolute. You know what I'm saying? So if I got to cover it, I got to cover it. I don't get stopped because I said, well, I can't speak on that because I'm 100% black issues. So I can't speak on non-black issues. Hickman put extra stank on T'Challa. More than Hudlin, but not Priest. That's a fair statement, D. And definitely more than Coates. Yeah. So this morning, I felt like that. I was the angry brother. I was the obligatory angry brother because I was seeing things that were being turned into issues of race and weren't necessarily an issue of race. Make sense? So we can't keep doing that day in and day out. Facts? Thank you. I know I'm black. It says Negro on my birth certificate. I'm a metalhead and a Stevie Nicks stan. So sue me. Stand back in the middle of my room. I could not hear from you. It's all right. See, I'm a Stevie Nicks fan too. It's okay to like what you like, you know? Yeah, I like that. For context, someone quoted a recaster critiquing the significance of how Stan Lee and Jack Kirby creating T'Challa and how it's disturbing that it was Nate Moore and Ryan Coogler who killed him off. Yeah, that, but I went even further. You know what I'm saying? And then also too, how many black artists have more black artists penned Black Panther than white artists? I mean, wrote, not penned, wrote. Have more, right? Let's see. Stan Lee. Don McGregor. Jerry Bingham. Jerry Bingham was the artist, or was Jerry Bingham the writer? Because Jerry Bingham took over after Kirby left. I think he was the artist. But did Stan Lee? I mean, anyway. Then there was a gap. Dennis Cowan did Black Panther a couple of times. Priest, Hudlin, Coates. Really? More black artists, I believe, have done Black Panther comics than non-black artists. So, as far as writing. So, Ryan Coogler isn't a better writer over Marcus or McFeely. I would agree with that statement. Right. But as I said, it made me begin to become more contemplative. And so I had to actually do a real-time comparison. You see what I'm saying, Gray? So I thought about that. I read that, and then you know what I'm saying, the gears started turning, whoop, 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 bang, bang, bang. And then I was like, you know, do black artists in general do black characters better? Not just Black Panther. You know what I'm saying? Icon, Steel, Hardware, Static, Bud Syndicate. And while we on the subject of black artists and black superheroes, why do black superheroes get short ass runs? Is it because they focus on the black? You know, the first black character I saw enjoy any kind of longevity in comics, the Falcon. And even then, he relegated to sidekick. Oh, excuse me, partner status. So if there wasn't no Captain America comic book, would we have seen the Falcon for as long as we did? You know, Falcon was introduced in what, Captain America 116, and appeared in that book consistently until like issue 200 and something, early 200s. That's a nice long run for a black character, because it was a while before they went back to calling that comic book Captain America. A lot of people wrote that book. There were a lot of artists and a lot of writers on Captain America and the Falcon. And if I'm not mistaken, damn near every last one of them were non-black. And the focus wasn't even on Sam. We learned about Sam. Sam grew and developed. We saw who Sam was as a person and a superhero, but it was secondary only to Captain America, who's the main character in the book. John Stewart, not even a long run. Luke Cage, Power Man, enjoyed a nice little run. Hero for Hire ran for what? Literally 50 issues. Power Man, Hero for Hire, whatever you want to call it. Why did that book run for 50 issues? Because comic book readers enjoy a character based on blaxploitation? I thoroughly enjoyed Luke Cage comics. I owned not the entire run, but a huge chunk of Hero for Hire when it became Power Man, all the way up to Power Man and Iron Fist. Didn't matter who was writing the characters. I just liked them. I thought they were a cool partnering. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Dennis Cowan, Dwayne McDuffie, all them cat, Mark Bright, all of them cats that had something to do with Milestone Comics. Static had a nice run. Icon had a nice run. So when you compare all of those comics, it ain't about the person's race. Good writer, bad writer. You just write that character really well. You just don't write that character very well at all. That's it. Ain't got nothing to do with it understanding the black experience or not understanding the black experience or not being black enough to do white or white enough to do black or whatever the hell it is. It ain't about the color or the person writing it. It's really, really not. This is the kind of person I am. I say live and let live until you don't let me live. And when you start constricting and restricting and saying, oh, this is all we can do this month, or oh, we can only squeeze this much out, or like my man Nate and Ryan, it was all we could do. But now you can do. You just don't write Black Panther very well. You don't do Black Panther movies very well. So you should stop messing with them. And just like everybody I done talked to, bruh, Ryan, we gonna fuck with your vampire movie. Stay in your lane, fam. Don't bring that trauma porn to the MCU. Don't see that. Don't see no point to that, bruh. Dwayne was number one in his field. He could write anything. Discovered him on Damage Control. Deathlock, he wrote good Justice League stories. It was Dwayne McDuffie was an amazing writer, and that's why he went on to make Justice League so bombaliciously engaging. And that static cartoon. I wish they would have let him expand that Milestone universe out more. And we got an Icon show or a Blood Syndicate show or a Hardware show off of them same, just like Hanna-Barbera used to do it. Oh, Scooby-Doo work, let's do Speed Buggy. Speed Buggy work, let's do Jabberjaw. Jabberjaw work, you know what I'm saying? On and on and on. Until ride that concept until the wheels fall off. And that's what they used to do over there. I don't see why it couldn't have been repeated here. That part. Can you tell a great story or not? Period. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what sex you are. Because Eve writes pretty good stories. Eve writes Black Panther well. Write what you know. If you don't know, research it. Most good writers do this. You have to. Hey, Paul. I saw folks making a big deal about McDuffie armbarring Silver Surfer. Was that worse than Batman kicking Hulk and not shattering his foot, or Spidey beating Firelord? For me, I can't speak for the majority of the world because I'm not. I mean, I have been in chat rooms and just like people having like chat strings and just talking about that very issue, and the arguments I get are about the science of it, about how realistic it is or isn't, and just flat out, power scaling. He's not strong enough to put Norrin Rad in an armbar. But just like you said right here, they suck Batman kicking the Hulk in his stomach and making him breathe gas like it was. Oh, he's Batman. He's Batman. And Spidey beating Firelord, I have done more than one video on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't in no universe. Not even Venomed up. You know what I'm saying? I get, I saw the Carnage stuff. I saw the Venom stuff. No, if Norrin Rad get pissed off and say, I had enough, I'm killing you. If Firelord get pissed off and say, I had enough, I'm killing you. There's nothing T'Challa could do. There's nothing Spider-Man can do. Let's be realistic. And Batman definitely would have broke something. A year ago, I said that Ryan Coogler could do a horror movie since he likes killing all black characters. Full circle moment. I like that. Indeed. You know what? Somebody, a friend of mine, I've had him on my show before. I might have to get him out here again. Kokai. He asked the question today, why do characters like Batman and the Falcon have contingency plans to take down their partners? Because they are high tech using fight skills relying on regular ass old masked adventurers. Tell people that all the time. There are superheroes and there are masked adventurers. You ain't got no superpower and you put on a mask, you're a masked adventurer. Kick Ass is not a superhero. Kick Ass is a masked adventurer. You see what I'm saying? Big difference. Batman is a masked adventurer. Falcon is a masked adventurer. Oh, wait, it's shown that during the Heroes Reborn, Falcon got shot and Steve gave him a transfusion, so now he's a super soldier. Okay. I ain't trying to argue. Norrin took a dive. And that's kind of what I was leaning toward because I mean, it did make me smile. And you know what I'm saying? And I would antagonize people in chats, just, there it is right there. He did it, so it's canon. White heroes can do everything, don't you know? And I saw her face when you said that. Don't you know? Power scaling. Yeah. Gotta love it. Bruce is kind of psycho. He doesn't trust folk. Got it. Understandable. But still, you know, we talk about him like he's so powerful and so great. And if Superman got mad one day and rushed up in that cave, he could pop his head off like a pimple. He's Batman. He's a regular guy who the writer amped up way too much over the years. That's what Batman is, y'all. Now, let's see what we got. You know what, y'all? Oh, before I forget, y'all need to tune in tomorrow evening for Friday Vibing with D Real and Theo B. I think we are supposed to have a guest. Not sure, but we will see. Nora and Dr. Bashir are too damn nice. They could leave a trail of bodies that could fill the U.S. if they wanted to. Didn't mind controlled soups put him in a coma? Mind controlled soups done a lot of things to Batman. So yeah, when there's, he just enraged, you know what I'm saying, bloodlusted, forget about it. You know what I mean? Great as Batman is, if he ain't near that Justice Buster armor or that Hellbat armor, he getting dealt with. Period. You know what I'm saying? He's just a regular old guy at the end of the day. He's just a regular old guy. People hate hearing that. Batman's just a regular old guy at the end of the day. He's not not superhuman. So they have to keep, you know what I'm saying? Amping him. Oh, now he knows 127 martial arts. I remember a time when he didn't. Batman doesn't kill. I remember a time when he did. See what I'm saying? But we done just his journey has been from mere human to godlike. And I say godlike because you rubbing elbows with people with almost godlike powers, and they fear you. That's the writing. That's the writing. So Batman is Drake. I don't like Drake. Let's go and get down for the get down before we get out. Look here, y'all. Ding, 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 ding. Q&A time, partner. Q&A time. Questions, comments, discussion. Ooh, we almost at the 2-hour mark. I love cruising with y'all at this altitude. Something, nothing. What you got? Random. I like that Black Panther picture. Okay, I'm done. It was there, so I had to comment. At least in Batman Hush, it was handled well. Yeah, and he was on the run. He was running. He was running. And that is more realistic. Oh, I got a kryptonite ring. I socked him. Yeah. Yeah. Is Craven capturing Bugs Bunny? Bruh. Is Craven capturing Bugs Bunny? Yeah, if Bugs Bunny can do all the things that Bugs Bunny can do in Looney Tune world, yeah, Galactus ain't capturing Bugs Bunny. he defies everything. He defies everything. He did kill when he's had to. Soups is the same way. Then you don't always have to. See what I'm saying? I get that. If there ain't no other way, sure. But if that's the case, don't say you don't kill. And give us this facade of virtue when you're going to get down and get gutter, murderous. He snuck him and dipped. Did he dip? Nah. Craven can't even catch a movie release date. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Did you see the people online trying to say that Euphoria wasn't an epic diss track? Drake fans. You know what, writers? Yeah. Drake needs to go sit down somewhere and be quiet. Drake needs to go to a bar mitzvah. Oh, Buster. What about Roadrunner? What about Roadrunner? Roadrunner and Craven? Nah. Nobody in the Looney Tunes universe is getting dealt with. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like the way that maybe the guys that cause problems like Yosemite Sam and Elmer Fudd, they might get got. Maybe Daffy Duck, he might get got. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see nobody like Bugs Bunny get got. The moist militia defends their queen Drizzy. I hate people who pretend to be something that they're not. I can't stand clout chasers on social media or off. You know what I'm saying? I mean, clout chasing is one thing, but if you just clout chasing and you stepping on toes and kicking folks in the balls to gain that clout, you're going about it the wrong way. And I won't and can't respect anybody who does that. Period. Who had a more disappointing season, the Suns or the Bucks? Damn. The Bucks? Anyone gonna get the Avengers versus Aliens miniseries coming up? Is that really a challenge? Depends on the roster. If we got a Caps Kooky Quartet roster, that might be a little more interesting to watch. And when I say Caps Kooky Quartet, I don't mean a quartet, and I don't mean those 4 specific superheroes. I mean like a group of superheroes that would be challenged. And I'm assuming when you say aliens, you mean xenomorphs, by those kinds of aliens. Let's see. If we put a triathlon, Black Panther, Captain Sam, Hawkeye, and maybe they need some muscle in that setup, but not too much muscle. Iron Man with a damaged suit. Or that kooky quartet would work too. Xenomorphs would give those guys hell. Cap, Nat, Sam, and Clint. Yeah, Xenomorphs would give that group of Avengers problems. Oh, you know what's been good? Low key, and it's just been sliding under the radar. I think I got it out here. Avengers Twilight. Low key, this right here has been a pretty good run, and it shocks me because it's done by Chip Zdarsky. And a lot of people have some mixed thoughts about Chip Zdarsky. Some people were like, oh, he's great. And other people like, oh, he's trash. Oh, this Spider-Man was great. Oh, his Spider-Man was trash. You know what I'm saying? He did okay with this one. Avengers Twilight is a story where the Avengers are disbanded and replaced and reformed in the future. I would say it's like maybe like 20, 30 years in the future, something like that. But anyways, Cap has to give up the super soldier serum, so he grows old, he gets married, but then he sees stuff going on and he's like, I got to get back in action, and he gets the super soldier serum. Old Luke Cage comes to help him out, a grown Miss Marvel, Thor comes back, Iron Man Tony Stark has a son. It's a good run. It's a good run. Another Zoom meeting coming anytime soon for brainstorming purposes. Yes, stay tuned. Knicks and Sixers going down to the wire again. I just knew for sure the Knicks had that in the pocket. Wasn't they up 3? Trash. Anyway, and Paul Martin, fighting xenomorphs is kind of like fighting the Brood. Nah, it ain't kind of like that, Diesel. Don't they impregnate and you eventually either die or turn into one? Yeah, exactly, damn near. Okay. Look here, y'all. We have slipped past the 2-hour mark. And as much as I would love to keep going and going and going and going and going, like the Energizer Bunny, we, ladies and gentlemen, got to part ways. This has been a grand 2 hours and 6 minutes. And I would like to thank all the people in the chat that came in tonight and sat down and asked questions and gave comments and taught me some stuff. So I appreciate that. Y'all get to watching your TV shows. Y'all get to eating your food. Y'all get to reading your comic books and do whatever the you want to do. That is it for me and mine, but fret not, I will be coming at you with videos. I will be coming at you with Friday Night Vibing tomorrow with TOB. So y'all make sure y'all tune in, stay apprised, keep a lookout. We're going to be out there and we're going to be active. That's it for now, y'all. But fret not, I will be coming at you with another one of the mother ones. And until I do, y'all be good to each other. Hit the music.